Went to a circus and watched the monkeys play. The tambourines beat each other, and it turned out they were.
Oh.
They made love upon the grass in their sweet big monkey. And all the children came that sweet afternoon.
Unnecessary talk with Brian Sturges. Not
Cliff
really.
is not recording.
Why not?
Oh, you know.
And the wide is not recording.
What?
Oh.
But I pressed the buttons.
This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian.
No memory card.
No memory card with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You can follow.
Mine was blinking no memory card.
You can follow me at Brian Sturges on YouTube. I'm on Mr. Brian Sturges on some other ones. You go ahead and find me. You can of course follow Cliff Beach here at Cliff Beach Music.
I'm here. What's the other one?
Go ahead, get in there. Go ahead, get in there. Can you see him? Come here, buddy. Come here.
Oh.
So you didn't put the memory cards that I left over there for you? I handed you the memory cards. They're sitting over there.
The little ones.
You can go ahead and follow him, and you can buy his book on Audible.
Sans disc.
His that's funny. Side Hustles and Flow available, the actual book, or on you can hear an audio book on Audible.
Yep.
Okay. Also, the guy you can't see. Get in there, buddy. That's Tim Hall. You can go ahead and follow him at Timothy Hall Music.
Limbo quick.
1192 Studios, Timothy Hall Archery, Timothy Hall a Bitch, and his newest page, hashtag Fascism is Awesome. I found it.
My face.
Music. You never know. So, Mr. Beach, due to our time schedule here, because we're very important, we have to go picket the picketing line at WGA.
Pickett. Of course, yeah.
We're going to Wilson picket the picket line. What we do is Cliff and I often for fun will go get Indian food, and then we'll go to a march of people, and then we'll protest that they're marching, and we'll circle around. So if they're going around,
marching.
right,
Yes.
we go, don't march. Fuck yourself. Don't march. I'm going to fucking kill all of you.
Yes.
You know,
The real Indians.
usually the police come.
Speaking of Indians, I mean old Indians, American Indians,
Oh,
Native
okay.
Americans.
I thought you just meant old.
Now we have had lots of cuisines from around the world, but who has had
Fry bread?
Native American cuisine? A Native American restaurant. I have never seen one.
What about French Canadian? Where
Is that where they just put mayonnaise all over?
no,
everything?
but where does Northern Canada count?
No,
Oh,
it never did.
then no.
But yes, Native American.
I guess they're
restaurant.
not Native American if they're in Northern
I mean,
Canada.
what do they eat besides corn?
Also, that's where apparently
Fry bread?
Norm Macdonald's brother was during September 11th.
I don't.
Really?
That was his joke. He was like, I spent the day looking for my brother on September 11th. It turned out he was in Northern Canada.
Where is this fried bread Native American you speak of? I've never heard that.
You see it if you go, say, visit the Four Corners. You know, you guys know about the Four Corners.
Chicken
Oh.
tail?
Do you consider the Native Americans
Bingo?
out west as equal as the ones out east? Like,
As
is it like
equal?
Tahone versus Mohawk? Do you like? Now that's a video game.
Yeah.
And John Smith shows up,
Yeah, oh, God.
and he's like the big enemy. He's like blown
Yeah.
up, and they're like, "That's
I'm not talking about Indian themes, not like a casino and they just have like people with
those are profitable."
yeah, but there's Ethiopian restaurants and whatever.
That's good.
There are no Native American restaurants.
Would you,
I bet there is. There's
there's gotta
gotta
be
be a way
one.
to look it up at least.
Last of the Mohicans.
the last of the natives.
It was just someone.
How
brought
were the
it
prices, Cliff?
low?
Wait.
They mostly
Vanishing? I don't know.
in true form. They mostly sold just alcohol.
never see it.
But high prevalence of alcoholism in that group.
Yes, there is. Well, that's because they're giving them free booze.
Yeah, well, of course.
Them in a, like a not like a white guy. Them.
Yeah.
Them as a different than as you as a. I'm sorry. I'm sorry on behalf of guys. Sorry about the buffalo. That's messed up.
Treehouse Cantina. Come on. That's not Native American.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
what
that's that.
What
no.
are they up to?
I went to his donut stand once. And I was unimpressed. I missed the days when it was the Korean ladies or the transsexuals, and then he tried to make it all hipster.
It's always still the trans troll.
Jamaican. Yeah, something's not right about my search here.
Anyway, just curiosity.
This is why I get the ads that I get. You're like, some guy spent 15 minutes looking for a Native American restaurant.
See,
What would the name of the Native American restaurant be? Names. Here's a new game. Names of Native. Go ahead and comment below. Names of Native American. And listen, if you're Native American, shout out to Mercer. Comment. We'll. I don't know. What do we do?
3 for me for $10.99.
Send grain.
Chili.
We'll do something. We'll send them to Chili's. I'll tell you what. If you're Native, I will send up to one person one $10 gift card to a Chili's to the best name of a Native American restaurant and a $5 bonus Dave and Buster's card if you're actually Native American.
I'm going to decide it'd be Street Fighter 2 themed, and we're going to call it Bison.
Joe
That's
Bison
pretty good. Yeah.
and his wife Joe. I love watching that old man try to walk. Have you seen Joe Biden lately?
Oh.
Now, I don't talk politics,
Joe.
but I hate them all equally, which
As you should.
really, you know how like you have a political stance and you piss off half the people? Well, I hate both. So 100% of people. It's like
Nobody likes you.
nobody. Well, look at the numbers. Just look at the numbers below for proof. It's the not caring. And then you hear these success stories. You're like, I just don't care. Just put it out. You'll be found. When Ted Levine gave me that speech about the snake in the grass. Well, where's my snake in the grass, Ted? By the way, we have the same vehicle.
He should just green
Oh,
light.
yeah? He drives a
different
vehicle?
Yeah, different color. But
He should just green light in the next election to let Kamala run and bow out.
I thought we got rid of that affirmative action. We gotta get like.
But she would know about Indian cuisine, and
Well, that's right, because she's whatever conference she's at, she's like, I'm 1/16 of a quarter.
exactly.
Yeah. She's a lot of things, coincidentally,
She
with
said
no
she's
proof.
Iroquois?
In fact, she said she was thinking about opening a Native American restaurant.
She was.
Yeah,
She was.
She was. Here's the thing about politics. You're all assholes. It's all about money and taxation. You're obviously
it's
fascism,
about money
which is
for
your
sure.
thing, right? Fascism. This is the country. We need it, right?
Yeah.
Somebody said I heard a quote. I couldn't quote it, but it's something about that fascism equals it'll come in the form of liberalism.
Liberalism?
Yeah, like you liberal, like when you have like a beard, but you're a woman, but you're a man, but you are a barista. And really kind of a complainer, and that person at
They call 'em
Thanksgiving
berries.
that nobody wants you at the Thanksgiving. Nobody wants to hear your political views.
Nobody wants.
Here's my political views. Your political views are stupid. Now, I'm pro-abortion.
You're anti-pro-abortion?
Pro.
You're
Anti-
probiotic and antibiotic?
I'm probiotic and anti-abortion. I don't care. It depends. Listen, if you've ever knocked up a whore and killed it, I get it. I understand.
Yes. Christmas card from a hooker. Great.
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits.
Yeah.
Explains the whole process.
Postcard from a
Knocking up
hooker in Minneapolis, I believe is the title of it. Yeah.
Well,
Great day.
I don't know.
Charlie, I'm pregnant. Anyway.
That's a way to make that's a way to make a living without being able to sing. To
Oh,
Just grumble your way through.
I went to a circus and watched the monkeys play. The tambourines beat each other, and it turned out they were gay.
Oh.
They made love upon the grass in their sweet big monkey ass, and all the children came that sweet afternoon.
I love it.
Go ahead and comment that Native American restaurant below.
But history, if we had the internet to fact check back with Columbus and other stuff, that would have been shut down. Like there would have been no, these are Indians because we could fact
Potato
check them.
redskins.
Like, yeah, they're definitely not. I'm sure somebody on that boat was like, these are definitely not Indians. Just letting
There's
you
the
know.
one. There was like the one guy was like,
Guys,
"Listen,
I've been
listen,
there, and this isn't it.
Should I tell Chris? I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to get in trouble.
He's the boss.
But this shit ain't engines. You know what I mean? Like,
Excusamente. Excusamente.
go away. We're too busy finding America.
Do you think I can get an orange? I feel the scurvy coming.
Limeys, right? That's what they call them, limeys.
Yeah. Though that's when they created port wine, right? Because then they mixed that with
Oh, is that like
citrus.
fortified? Oh, because it's
Is
fortified
it?
wine?
Well, I know wine would go bad on trips, so they created port wine with brandy to last longer.
I didn't know that. Look at that. Hey, you learn things. This isn't just a waste of your time.
Definitely not.
You know what I mean?
It's just
You know.
above a waste of your time.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you have nothing going on, if you've made it this far.
Do you think you know how there's the autoplay on YouTube?
Yep.
That we're just like
Yeah.
36 down.
Yeah.
And somebody's asleep with YouTube on, and that's how we're getting our views.
Yep.
I think the only one watching is the government. Like these guys seem like they're into building.
Oh, antsy.
Well, we should.
You know,
go
one
more
of those
subversive.
things where you take an old Underwood typewriter and you hook it up to some C4.
Oh,
You know what I
the
mean?
Anarchist cookbook.
It's one of those. I once alleged that Murder She Wrote episode where they killed the writer by she'd always overuse semicolons. So what the killer did is she put a little. Okay, Cava Cove, you know Jessica was the killer. There's way
Is that
way
the
too much.
reboot? That's
Yeah.
the gritty
Well,
reboot.
That would be the thing, and that would be actually a good sketch.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Probably not. You probably
Copyright.
saw it.
Because-
Somebody saw it here first, then
Yeah.
did it, and then I'll never make it.
Because she was an old white woman, she could get away with whatever.
Oh, absolutely. You
And
wear
she solved them.
wear a wool sweater, you can get in pretty much anywhere.
Well, it's the same with not anarchists.
Satan.
Philanthropist?
People who start fires.
Oh, arsonist.
Yes, arsonists. The person who reports the fire usually started it. That's
Oh,
usually
yeah.
the
And
way-
then they like to watch it.
yeah,
So they like to be there.
yeah, they're always like in the crowd, behind
Yeah.
the line, watching.
See, I've learned it. I've learned enough comedy to not bring up rape.
That's good. We're not going to do that.
I think when you do bring it up, though,
the
We can all agree.
temperature changes.
Yeah.
Daniel Tosh does it.
Rape is
very
Oh,
well.
yeah,
It's
he does.
the,
He does a
it's the
good job.
ignorance that's
Yeah.
funny.
Daniel Tosh does it in like multiple layers, which makes it as
Yeah.
uncomfortable as you get. But again, that was like what 2008. You gotta
Yeah, that was a
really,
while
you gotta
ago.
really go back behind the curtain.
I know it's over, right? This is right. We can all agree that at this point, what can they possibly take away from it? This YouTube account? I mean, whatever.
You can't. Well, they took away Trump's Twitter for a while until Musk bought it back. That's
Well,
a lot of
he
money.
apparently he just came back on, and the only thing he tweeted was his mugshot, which he got several
Elon
takes
did?
on that. No,
Trump just tweeted his-
Trumpolino.
Did he get mugs? Did he get these?
I'm sure that
wonderful
people
Captain
have.
Crunch
I'm
mugs?
sure that there's bugs, T-shirts, because he looks all steely-eyed
The
and
thing
stuff.
is, with the American public, what you don't understand is that anytime you hear whatever this bullshit is in the media, it's just a distraction from something else that you should be paying attention to.
Benghazi.
Exactly. Is that when you got the fake watch?
No, it's this Jewish guy I bought the fake watch
Ah,
from
oh,
Benghazi
man.
down in
Well.
yeah, down.
Have
in
you been to Black's Market?
Oh, I formerly Little Negroes. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, that's great. You know, there is a Korea liquor store for sale
Yeah.
down in Boys in the Hill,
Yeah.
Boys in the Hill, which was a
Always
combination
hard.
of Boys in the Hood and King of the Hill.
Oh, yeah.
It was that's another video game
yeah,
you can
I see
make.
that. Yeah.
Darius versus. I don't know
Oh, man.
what's the name
John
of the.
Singleton. Amazing director. Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff.
John. What's he? How is John?
He's not doing too well.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Really?
Yeah, he died like 2 years ago, I think. 3 years ago.
Oh, well, COVID.
I think just being black.
Oh, dang.
Speaking of which, there was a gangle of cops out.
Oh,
out
yeah,
on
by the
street.
fire
Yeah.
station, right?
Yeah.
What happened now?
There was a group of cops that stopped one side of the road in this nondescript town.
Put it on the mic.
Is that a Timex? Casio? Is it time for you to take your pill so you don't go crazy?
Now, I don't remember setting the alarm.
So
Oh, that's
here's just
What a transition, though.
There's something
best to
burning.
you, John. Good transition is I gave Tim a watch. He liked my Casio AW 168 in the metal. And I got him the one in resin, which has the same body, and for his lightweight thing. Now
Featherlight.
we're still going to buy you one with a calculator. I don't think you're not going to end up with 2. And one of the things on here was for you to pick out one of the calculators.
The calculator ones.
But I gave that to you. The truth is, I bought that for you weeks ago. I don't know how it's been sitting and forgetting. And then we talked about it, and then I found it. I was like, oh shit.
I already forgot.
So, but this was for you, and I got it for your, for your general. You like how the lights up?
Yeah, I keep showing it to Lara, and she just goes like this.
Women don't appreciate an $18 watch, right?
Is it Velcro? Because that's the next step.
Because you want to know why? Because why is it too efficient
or magnet?
That's what I said. I said, is it? Yeah, I think I even said those words.
I definitely
it's light, lights up, it's efficient.
Yeah,
and maybe it's because I keep saying, "Hey, do you want to know what time it is?"
I had one in the late '90s that synced to my computer. I don't know how you hooked it up, but.
Well, that's because everything Apple has ever come out with, it came out 15 years previously.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Newton? That was nice.
The Newton?
Yeah, what was the Newton?
It was like a Palm Pilot by Apple. It was like a personal assistant.
I had a Palm Pilot.
Yeah.
Which was,
I had fake Newtons.
Listen to me listen to me, Steve Jobs ghost. You didn't do dick but add mobile service into a pre-existing device.
Newton.
I mean, both when Cliff and I were young, we had those.
We were young.
I remember when I was a kid, you had one in there like as an address book, a digital address book.
Oh, yeah.
In the late 80s, early 90s. I guess what I'm saying is thank you to the Indian developers. Now, not those Indians, but the Indian developers who actually created most of the apps. And also, Silicon Valley was not what I thought it would be. I brought a tremendous amount of blow, weed, and alcohol to go party for
oil.
the weekend.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much a bunch of, young Pakistani kids in khaki shorts.
Yeah. It was like, oh, you don't have a stylist?
I saw Silicon Valley just driving up here.
That and a Bluetooth.
You want to talk about that? Your wife doesn't watch
Black
this. Come on.
CEO.
Your wife doesn't watch. Go ahead and share with us.
Oh, maybe Cliff even saw it. Did you see that lady having a run on the way up here?
No.
There was a bicyclist behind me, and I saw him. He's like,
Yeah, there are the California ladies. Now, I'm not saying I live in California.
That might have been what the fire trucks were out for.
That's right, all those guys.
Yeah.
Oh man, those guys. And I see those women that run by the firehouse. And it's like a perfect storm.
Yeah.
I saw yesterday a giant Chevy 4x4 4-door tinted truck drop off the most petite blonde girl to yoga class. I was like, there's the two extremes, right?
Yeah.
He's going to go like rage punch someone at the gym, right?
Yeah.
And she's spreading her...
yeah, there's so many hot women at yoga.
So many. I thought yesterday about the time that where someone thought they caught me looking. See, I would never admit nor encourage anyone to do anything. But let's say one day some flippity jippity happened and you went to a yoga class, and sometimes you're not really focused. If one was to have, let's say, a couple of beers.
Oh,
right?
So you're kind of staring into the middle distance at nothing.
Right, and there's a mirror. So
yeah, I've been there.
Right, you're staring off into nothingness.
You're thinking somewhere else.
But the angle of, because there's a mirror in the front of class,
yes.
is then going to somebody. She's like, "Oh,
Huh?
Yeah.
I try to pretend that, I try to.
Yoga's also bullshit. Every time you go, they're always
Changing
focusing
from
on
me,
downward dog poses. But there's like all these standing poses we never get to. Very rarely do they show those. So like you have to have a certain
Not even
level
a proud
of upper
warrior?
body strength to be able to do it.
Those,
Yeah,
I
they
keep
do
my
those.
eyes closed.
Yeah.
When I go, because I
put a blindfold on.
That woman you saw, there are 19 women who look like that, and then there's me.
That's correct. It's always
So
like,
I go back and to the left. I'm like when you shot Kennedy in the head. Like I
Yeah.
just go. I want to be out of view because I also have to look up occasionally because I don't know all of this
right.
things.
So you got to like
So
check in
I
on
still
this-
need to
this
be able to be like, what the
pose,
fuck?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I do
Hot.
like it when I can do
Hot
something. Like the whole time I'm like, I do like it when I can do something that the women can't do. The leg stuff. The standing on the leg where you put your foot up in there. I can
the
tree
flamingo?
or whatever. Yeah, I can stand there. But I've noticed. But then the some of
The stretchy
so all the
stuff.
like most of the women are 10s, right? And then they're doing all sorts of things that one would like pay a nickel to go see behind a tent.
Yeah.
You know, they got their leg behind the thing and whatever.
They're always like that. You know, a full Nelson or
But
whatever.
You ever
I-
considered
A full Jed Nelson.
taking one of those white sticks with you when you go in? You're tap, tap, tap,
Dude,
tap,
he's
A
tap.
white stick?
He's only
Yeah,
got
like
the,
a blind-
he's
blind
only got
stick.
the white stick he's got in between his legs.
Yeah, I'm married now. That doesn't get used. That's like when you find an old
Superfluous.
yeah, when you find an
Was he
old
blind?
like hat in an attic. You know what I mean? Like when you find your grandpa's hat in a hat box up there, that's where my
And then you
penis
take
is.
on his personality traits.
You become him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, he was really racist.
If you could do that, if you could jump inside the consciousness
Yeah.
of your whatever
Yeah.
father going back, would you do it?
The traveling grandpa's hat? Yeah, I'd watch that.
That's another great video game.
Oh yeah, that's flying off the
Do you
shelves.
remember A Boy and His Blob? Oh, that was the best.
Boy, this blob.
That's that.
Well, there was also Star Tropics. Star Tropics was the shit.
I don't know any of these.
Star Tropics was like, oh shit, your uncle got abducted. Now you own a robot and a submarine and a yo-yo that kicks ass. Man, that was a good movie. I mean, a good
Video
video
game?
game.
Oh, yeah, I must have been out of the loop at that point.
You know what I'm talking? But yeah, I remembered.
Doesn't anybody read books anymore?
Fuck no.
Did you read the Farmer's Almanac? It's supposed to snow this winter.
Oh, I had insomnia, and I was telling Tim that I watched this whole thing about how they made Super Mario 3 in Japan for Nintendo and how Nintendo rose through all the wars, like with Sega and the other ones. And they've had more comebacks with the Wii and other stuff. You know, they know how to
The Wii.
come back.
Yeah, that came and went, huh? That
Oh
was,
yeah,
that was
Well,
hot.
tennis. You know, you get to get tennis and golf.
I had a good time with Wii bowling.
See?
Yeah, what happened to Wii? That wasn't fun. That
Well,
was
there was
fun.
a second Wii that came out.
Wii
and then,
2.
Yeah.
Wii.
Yeah,
Wii,
well, they
Wii.
were going to call it Wii Wii, but they changed it to Wii 2. And then, I don't know what they're doing now.
Wes. That would
Oh,
be Wii 2.
they've got the handheld one.
Oh yeah.
The Switch.
But they've done so many things. Remember the scope?
Nope.
You don't remember 007 and you had the scope and you could shoot?
No.
And the painting one. And
I remember 007.
remember the
though.
glove?
Oh, yeah, the power glove.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I mean, I never owned
I'd like
it.
to return this. It's
Yeah.
shorted out for some reason.
It's all crusty.
You are the first official tester.
Do you
of-
remember
that
also
seems
like
a voice I shouldn't use.
No,
That's all right.
but the Japanese,
You know, if I do with this, you don't get upset,
yeah,
right?
the Japanese have like interesting things
We won that war, by the way.
that they
Oh,
put
yeah,
in
he
the
saw
games.
Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah, well they
At
put
the
in the
record
games.
show.
They put in the games like there was like that one
Hell of a
version
video
Mario
game, that Oppenheimer.
Like they'll make versions of
Find
games.
the orphanage.
Oh, God. I thought the movie.
Oh,
I thought
boy.
the movie did a good job of keeping it like slightly unbiased.
I didn't see it.
It was all these movies are 3 hours long now. It's like a minimum. They just drag it out.
Well, that's because they're not making as many movies. I don't think.
Why haven't the movie theaters been bought? I think there's monopoly laws, but why weren't they bought by the studios? Because there's no way they make money. I was in there with like 4 people.
Right
What
there.
time did you go, though?
It was like 9 at night, but
Oh, really?
there was nobody there. I mean, and big comfy seats, but just that real estate must be expensive. There's no way they could. There's no way that they could make money from that. But I was like, why doesn't? Well, the reason why Universal can't just buy movie theaters and then they would only show their movies, so that's probably
True,
why they
yeah.
don't do it. But you'd think there was a way that they could vertically integrate that industry. So the movie theaters must.
But they don't
subsidize
need
it.
it. Why? They could just stream it from them, right? You've eliminated the cost of real estate employees. Just stream it. Just log on to Paramount Plus and watch all
But
that
it's
shit.
not the same experience. Not
Right.
everybody has to know
Exactly.
how to-
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Because you people are fucking assholes. And I mean, the public. Like when you go to the movies, right? Don't bring in a carton of lo mein. Please do not openly eat Szechuan Village's special.
That sounds good, though.
And
That
then
sounds real tasty.
and then people texting and the light goes on. And now with my ADA, whatever, I suffer from A-team where a big
Yeah.
black guy won't get on a plane.
Yeah.
But he's still a man.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
that
you gotta
weird
knock him
haircut?
out.
And all the gold chains. Can't get the security.
He's like, he takes 2 razors. He's like,
Done.
hey, Mr. T, you have a phone call. Right? But he wore that as his proud African
Yeah.
culture. And the gold was to represent the chains of the slaves.
Speaking of comedians who masturbate, moment of silence to
You can move
Paul
this
Rubens.
mic.
Paul
This
Rubens.
mic is
Paul
there
Rubens.
you go.
Rest in peace, Paul Rubens.
Paul
Pee
Rubens.
Wee
We talked
Herman?
about that last time, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
What happened to Rupert? He stuttered.
Oh.
What's his name?
Sherman Hemsley
Ruben
also
Stoddard.
died 10 years ago.
Who?
They're not. This is why we had views. 10 years ago, a character actor from 1970.
Today in Black History. Oh, I finally watched that Wheel of Fortune Celebrity.
Now that's the Jeff. Did you watch it? Did you,
this
see,
will
you
be
saw what
nice,
I
bud.
saw,
I
right?
thought you were going to ask me, so I was like, I better watch this.
Well, first of all,
'Cause I rewatched-
don't say it like that, like I'm unskilled. It's on the list.
I am playing
Did
tonight, Brian,
Cliff
for...
watch Wheel of Fortune.
I am playing tonight Jeopardy. Thank you, Alex.
No, Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, exactly. Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Thank you, Pat.
And then
And
then,
Vanna White.
And the game begins. You went because she obviously wears glasses in real life,
So
but
she
didn't
couldn't
wear them.
see.
So it was like,
I love how it's always that person who has like, the long- like they just keep losing and losing, and it's just like,
right. But then it was.
I think she got $1 million. Right?
Did you see her dying?
100,000.
Did you see her dying 1,000,000 times on
Yeah.
there? Yeah, she was like,
and it was funny because the guy who was winning was like the least likely you thought to know.
right. You know who bothered me? The one on the other side who kept saying, "You're winning because I've helped you."
Yes.
Wait, he said that?
No, there is on the other side of the I almost said waitress.
Yeah.
I meant actress.
Who was
the
she?
other one
I
was
have no idea who
saying,
she was.
I have no idea.
She's cute.
But
And
the
you-
guy in the middle was winning, and she kept saying, "You're winning because I'm helping you." And I was just like, "Oh, that's such an ugly look for a person." Because it's
Yeah.
like, don't do that. Like,
See,
and that's when you're on, if I may, when you're live on there and you don't have a publicist to be like, "Hey,
No.
shut the fuck up."
Well-
but don't, like, if he wins, be humble. I'm just gonna keep cutting you off until eventually he starts fucking smashing me in the head with his fist. It happened last time, but Tim cut it.
yeah. Well, the thing is that it's a,
Oh, he's reliving the trauma.
He just put in the technical difficulty and then just cut right to that.
it's her, like, she's okay to do it to him because he's a white cisgender male. If it was the reverse and he was first and lost,
And
it
he
to
was
her,
black
like,
and gay.
you're only winning because I'm helping you. Then he would get shit,
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you're mansplaining.
But he
now to
won.
women.
The white man won.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. I couldn't believe how long.
I
the
mean, I'm
episodes
in a
were.
$4 T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, it's not
that
going
Walmart?
that well.
And
It is.
Vanna White has the
No. It is.
No, I know it is.
Vanna
Yeah.
White has the sweetest
Oh, yeah.
gig. We're at this point now
Horror.
where, like, she is completely
Who?
unnecessary.
Vanna White?
Vanna White.
Yes.
The letters can turn themselves now, but she's still the icon to be there. So,
She's got a point.
because
though.
sometimes she can't even get fast enough to the letters.
She kills like getting dead.
They just want to, like, turn them already. Because he was like, we'll wait for her to get her shit done.
Yeah, she's got the tennis.
And then,
tennis
and
ball
then,
on.
and then the Indian girl, whatever, I think Pakistani, I'm not sure. She also was like, I remember looking up to you, watching you in the 80s, and I was like, oh, Vanna White don't want to hear that. She
Yeah.
don't want to hear how old she is.
All right.
She's like,
And then Pat Sajak's daughter, they put on the very last episode, they brought spoilers. They brought Vanna as a contestant and then had Pat Sajak's daughter do Vanna's job.
oh.
So obviously, if Vanna's going to retire, look
Oh,
up
they're
Pat
priming
Sajak. And here's the thing. Now, I mean, great respect to the Sajak family. It was nice that the nepotism, that the girl was good looking, that she was banging.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like if you get if you get some sort of like writer's daughter, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And she's like turning the letters. You don't see that, but luckily she was banging. Look at Pat.
Well,
look at the
money-
daughter.
money
so thank you for
allows
that.
you to do
and I feel the same way. Don't make it about gender because I don't want to see me turn the letters. You want to get some hot. You want to see Marcos turn the letters.
Definitely.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can turn
for
my
sure.
letters
I know.
anytime.
That's the sort of guy who eats like whey
Now, do you
protein.
remember that Pat Sajak also had a late night show?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Up against Arsenio, right? Or something like that.
Oh, yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, there we go, right?
Maggie Sajak.
Could you throw that picture up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, right. So I'm just glad. Like, she's a good-looking woman. Thank God, because
What if he had...
can I just say one name and then we can move on?
Yeah.
Can he finish?
Tori Spelling. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, what if he had two daughters and they had to compete against each other, and it would be a say jack off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
Well, I mean, yeah, Yeah, there's a couple more steps that needed to be glued down there, but I get what you're saying there.
But she is cute.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been all a man by now, and have a woman host.
Yeah, they can flip it.
Yeah, I
what's
guess.
her name
Yeah,
is
That's
Yeah,
what they did with
whatever.
the Bob Barker, the Drew Carey thing. They have men in the showcase now.
You're right. No, see, I agree on that.
that
Get the
makes-
hot guys.
but that
hot dumb
makes-
guys need a job too. Pay for their rent.
but that makes sense because-
rent in the valley.
That makes sense because it's moms and women at home that watch that TV show.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yep.
I think they should have more men.
And gay waiters who work the restaurant shifts, the night shifts.
Oh, the
at
night shift.
steakhouse.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, I know the answer to everything. Oh, is that wrong?
I was about to ask why so many gay men get into.
Why do I
It's
sound
either
like
like women or gay.
Snagglepuss?
You don't see very many straight waiters unless they're like a family place. But if you go to the numbers, I seem like it's a lower number of straight men. And it's either women, gay men, and then some guy who
Flight attendant?
really fucked it up. Like I went to this place, you may have heard of it, called the Cheesecake Factory, because I was
Oh,
with
I
the family.
have heard of it.
And their waiter was like a 55-year-old guy, and I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, are you like divorced? Is she like what's the like?
I'm into
You
it.
could be a professional waiter, right?
I'm looking at Rick in like 15 years. You know what I mean? Like you have no skills. You have no real skills.
Would you like to hear the specials?
Yeah. Be
Oh,
like,
God.
you like alumni? You like olive bread? You like
Is that how you do the specials? Hey,
yeah,
you,
the
like-
specials.
you look like you like olive bread, huh?
You like olive bread? He once Rafiq
cheesecake.
once served onion mint sandwiches at a party that he
That
had.
is a thing that in the
Yes,
Middle East they
no,
eat.
I understand
I'd
that.
try it, as
But what
long
I'm
as it doesn't have
saying is,
mayonnaise
like,
on it.
you know what I mean? If this was back when you're like trying to get it in, so like, let's go ahead and get rid of the onion sandwiches.
Man,
Oh yeah, you don't want an
I've
onion
had
sandwich.
some Egyptian recently, and it was delicious.
Hey, you still going out with any of the ladies there? Anything new? Let me look at
No, nothing to report.
fascinating.
I mean,
Quiff.
Oh, quick.
Quiff, bitch.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
I noticed that last time we were talking about if you would get married, and you qualified it, and you started to say if a woman was this young. And now I married a mature gal,
She'll appreciate that.
right? And we had 2 kids, and they got all the toes and everything. Thank God. I mean, they're probably the grow up to be. You know what I mean? But whatever. For
Yeah.
now, they're physically.
Yeah,
And-
but we
and I
never-
noticed that,
but we
like-
never see them, so we don't know.
You know what? They're
It could be
they're
back- it
they're
could be
upstairs
back way
and
upstairs
franking
or
it
something.
because they know they should be gone.
Yeah.
But she wants to be up there in the AC, and she
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
ordering bonbons on my credit card.
Oh.
And like I appreciate the South by Southwest points.
You gotta speak easy. They're upstairs.
You can only go from Albuquerque to Austin. It's a very small airline. But
Classic.
you know,
Class.
I could have gone with Otto Frank. Worst dad ever, dude. Like, come on, you got one job, Otto. I like it when you went back and took a picture, just you alone in the room.
I don't understand though when we
It's
talk.
too dark.
I was gonna say, I don't
that is
understand about
dark.
Oppenheimer.
And Frank's.
So we create.
Oh, the hot dog place, yeah. Terrible. So bad.
You always have to go upstairs.
Yeah.
It's always upstairs.
They're always a little charred. They're always a little over.
No, that's even worse. Oh my God. He's taking the whole
It's a
deeper.
come on.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
You take the train
podcast.
there. That's
You take the
you go upstairs.
Oh no.
and it's on time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's not talk about the salted pretzels.
You guys should be making pizzas with these hot ovens.
I don't even understand it.
800 degrees.
Hot nuts. What was it? The hot.
Oh, but you know they created the gas chambers because they didn't want people to have the psychology of having to like shoot someone. So they did. They
Well,
did
it's
it.
efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but they did do a lot of shooting as well.
Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah.
Sometimes the worst is when you make someone choose. You pick who we shoot. Like that's a hard. choice.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
But yes, everyone should go to Museum of Tolerance and learn that we're all.
I hated
bigots.
that place. I could not fucking
Yeah, he couldn't
stand
stand
it.
I think everyone's biased. That's how they do it.
Yeah, but if you're a racist, you got to spend $12 on a ticket to go in and see some shit. You're gonna walk out and be like, "Oh, I'm not racist no more."
Well, I don't understand why they call it the Museum of tolerance.
Because you got to put up with these people. Hear all
that's
these
what I mean.
stories.
Like, you
hear
don't-
all these sads, all these violin, like when they have the wagons and they're all. We got one of them over here. They came to my side of the town here. One of the old. I'm pretending I'm playing a violin. Family of 18 come out of a caravan. You know exactly
okay.
what I'm talking about.
I see what you're
I'm
saying.
trying not to say gypsy.
Yeah.
So they were there and they were doing whatever. And Rick was like, "Do you want an onion and mint sandwich?" They were like, "It's our favorite." So they were they were gone. They were gone within the day. We don't play with that around the.
I love it.
Around
Not
this
me.
neighborhood.
I am the least successful person in the neighborhood. But these people here, they don't play for that.
What about the song Gypsy Woman? They never changed that.
It's true.
It is true. They did not go back to 1976. They did not go back 50 years.
Oh, I was talking about
Gypsy jazz?
the 1990s Crystal Waters dance classic, Gypsy Woman.
I don't know that one.
La da dee, la da da. She's
The-
homeless.
Oh,
She's a gypsy
she's
woman.
homeless and a gypsy?
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, my
Crystal
goodness.
Waters, Gypsy Woman.
Not like, ooh, gypsy.
Well, that was a different. That'll get them back. Yeah, Gypsy Woman
Oh, by the
was
way,
sampled later, but
Mike's daughter gift card from last week.
yeah.
Oh, you figured out what it
What
was.
it was is that I gave a little bit of squizzle, a little escargot, a little bit of scratch into an envelope and gave it to
Brian
Mike's
remembers
daughter
that.
for her high school graduation, right?
He knows he was on the playground and everything.
And I get a card. I'll be like, happy, whatever, bullshit, Brian, right?
Yeah.
And then the thank you card said, "Dear Brian and the lady," and I was like, "What is this shit?" I'm like,
Well, you're.
it was a
the
very
name.
It,
I didn't remember the name.
it was a very like no, that's not the point. She used
Yeah,
the
yeah.
real name.
Ah,
But I'm just saying is my bride's getting
She's
thanks
getting-
for my I gave money in a card that said from Brian, and then she's getting half the thanks. It's a very Larry David an episode
Oh,
where
yeah.
he goes to dinner and then the husband plays with his credit card.
Ah, yes.
And she's like, and she the what?
oh, Limix. No signal. I'm in the wide though.
Come here.
How did
Come
that?
here.
How did that get?
TikToks.
Get your ass out of here. If you got license, you son of a...
I mean, I just want to fish, ma'am.
Oh, no, hell, you can't fish. You don't know how to fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes. You got
Jeez,
damn
all right.
stupid shoes
How
on
old were
anyway.
they? See here,
Where'd you get
Talk
them
about
ugly
the pot
breeches?
calling club black.
You asshole.
Oh, she called him black. Did she call him black? She didn't seem like a woman you like.
We didn't
Might
see what
let
he was
that slip out.
wearing, so we don't.
She
We
didn't seem
can't
like-
compare. Just let it roll.
Oh. Well,
He overshot it.
Someone wasn't a math major.
yeah. You gotta.
This is why you take algebra
Different
or
type of
physics or
projection.
something that smart people take.
The numbers don't lie.
Oh, he's an orc.
Only white people do this shit. Would you agree with that? This is a
Yes,
white person
but how does
thing.
he talk? Because maybe he has the.
It would be great if
Well, he wears a suit
after
and
he's
tie.
done, he was like,
Would you like some onion and
Anyways.
mint sandwiches?
He works at Progressive.
yeah. Oh, that would be great. He's like the customer service online.
You know, the 10-year term option will save you 12% in the long run. Like, oh, God.
and everyone's just like,
Well, what did you do this weekend, Jim? I'm like, well,
I cut my nose
Nose
off
off.
to spite my face.
well, I had a PTA meeting. I have to leave early.
ooh.
Wow. She's
Was that a
pissed.
cake?
Yeah, play that again. Can you put it on the big screen for us?
That's
Like, you know what I mean?
delicious.
Yeah, like- Watch. So they tried to put her head in it, and then somebody had a second loaded cake, smashes it in her face, and she is pissed. But that shit's a little hysterical.
Is this a thing? Because I've seen a lot of these videos.
Smashing your cake, but
Yeah.
but the face in the cake. We saw one where they had the sticks in there, and it went in the person's eye.
Oh no!
So you don't really want to
Jesus.
do that.
But you gotta say happy birthday, bitch.
Right before you do it. That is cool.
A lo que yo vine fue a esto.
I mean, that is a perfectly look how pissed she is.
But they added the sound.
Oh yeah, that's been
'cause
enhanced.
that was like extremely loud.
You say that every time. Yes, they added the sound. It did not make us. She did not get smacked in the face with the pie. You know those apple pies? They abuse the women. I don't want to talk out of line, but raspberry men are very soft. on
Oh
ladies.
yeah.
Nuts. Oh, is it pooping?
Let boys be boys.
Oh.
Right?
What toy
I knew
is
that.
that?
That's like a rocket thing, right?
Yeah,
Shoots the
yeah.
rocket up. Perfect. Like that's such a boy thing. Like let's shoot a rocket into my nuts.
Ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think it hurts less at that age than later, but
I hope so.
I remember getting kicked in the nuts quite often.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you just
Girls
brushed
would
it
do it,
off.
like to
Girls
end
would
any
do it.
conversation. Like they'd just be like, "Kablam!"
That's
And
the-
then they would tell
that's
the other
period
girl,
of the sentence.
and the other girls were like, "Oh, that's cool, let's do it." But I learned later that kicking a girl in the crotch does hurt.
How'd you learn that?
The principal.
By kicking my way out of
Yeah.
preschool.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh no! Oh no!
That's why you don't wear loose
Oh
clothing.
god!
Play it one more time. Is that cool?
God.
Oh man.
Oh no!
And that flipped him right over.
Hopefully
the
it was
thing.
just his clothes, not his body.
I don't know why, but that sounded wrong.
My great grandfather was in an industrial accident. at 8
This
years
next
old.
one, you don't have to play,
Cut three.
but
of his
I've never
fingers off.
seen one before.
Of this?
Yeah, but you can't.
You know how much confidence as a woman you'd have to put those sandals on?
Yeah, those
That
those
takes-
are trying to get
that
away.
takes balls.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh my God!
Women
She
and
said,
children
"Will?"
first, and children first.
Oh my god.
That was
Well,
not the
That
reaction.
was not. I did not see that one before. That is. Are they okay?
that was the alternative ending to Free Willy that we never saw.
Wow.
Jet ski just exploded. Oh
That
boy!
was. I didn't like
And
that.
that had
Carl,
a
you gotta
Native
do a different
American
closing.
in
That
it.
was too sad. I mean, someone. I
They're
mean,
not dead. Mangled.
Oh, fighting. Damn.
Whatever. This was another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges. I am that Brian Sturges. These videos were some of them were good, some of them were great. We should have ended earlier. You can follow me at Brian
Lick my
Sturges.
pussy, I'll suck your dick. Barry Obama. All right.
Okay.
Mr. I don't post,
I'm
so
having
I
sex
don't know.
with men in my mind right now.
Go ahead and follow me at it doesn't matter. Brian Sturges, Mr. Brian Sturges. Follow Cliff at Cliff Beach Music. Side Hustle and Flow on Amazon and Audible, and of course Tim Hall from 1192 Studios and Tim Bell Music. Why not? Let's just get out. We're done.
Yeah,
All right,
we're
we're
done.
done. We're done.
See you next
We're done.
Tuesday.
We'll see you next Tuesday.